Hey Ty, what do you got there?
Oh, this piece of paper? These are my New Year's resolutions. Since the New Year's upon us, I wanted to write things down and hope to accomplish them in the upcoming year.
Oh, can I see? What the? Finish more video games? Eat more food? What kind of resolutions are these?
Oh, it's just simple stuff that I thought would be nice to put down considering the fact that I don't really think too hard about these things. I also struggle with keeping up with my goals, so I still wanted to try and note them down anyway.
Shouldn't you consider some actual goals, like real resolutions? Consider like working out, maybe going out for a change, not sitting at home playing video games.
I mean, those aren't bad resolutions, but they aren't exactly what I
You know, if
usually...
I were your side, I'd be so swole. I'd be busting out my wings and actually putting in an effort to change myself. Sitting around and playing video games won't change that. You gotta make that change for yourself. I follow a lot of influencers who help me with this motivation as well. I think you definitely benefit from following those types of creators too. Matter of fact, let me hook you up with this gym membership for you and your whole family. You won't have to be a big fat chicken anymore. You could be a big strong chicken. Then people wouldn't make fun of you on the internet. You see, when I was young, I used to be like you, but then I actually made that change and decided to work out and bust out my wings.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Happy New Year, everyone. If you don't know who I am, my name is Ty, aka the Courier of C69. I wanted to briefly say thank you to everyone for their support this year. I've just started to actively run my channel again, and with my streams being consistent as well, I've had a pretty productive year. I wanted to take this time to say thank you for watching all of my silly videos, and to just talk about my New Year's resolutions. I thought making it into a video delivery format might actually help me stay consistent with these, and can help keep me accountable for later in the future. This is something I've often struggled with, but who else can I count on to keep me accountable other than you peeps and of course myself, since I have to edit this project, and good lord, this was difficult even though it's smaller than my next project. I don't even know how to get all that, holy crap. But let's go down the list and talk about my priorities in this upcoming year. Play more video games. So, you see, my backlog is growing, and I need to play more games this upcoming year. I feel like 2023 had so many goddamn games coming out that I was having a hard time trying to keep up. I've stuck to bigger games on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/courier of C69, you better follow, hope to see you there. But I've also wanted to dive back into the indie space and play a lot more shorter games. Since work is becoming a lot more ridiculous in life, I think smaller and shorter games might help me relax a bit more without staying completely committed to one title. That's not to say I will give up on bigger RPGs, but I definitely want to dive deeper into my backlog and find gems that I can show to you peeps. I also wanted to dive into survival games and some multiplayer games too. Having played Lethal Company with friends and having played Project Zomboid back in the day made me realize that these games are super fun, and I just want to spend more time with people.
Say this, when I say don't die, I mean die.
Guys, I have the cum chalice.
Oh my god.
I've got the cum chalice.
Yeah. I'm a high functioning sociopath. I've had a weird thing.
Make more videos. Since I'll be playing more games, I want to get back into a weekly or bi-weekly schedule of uploading shorts onto YouTube or TikTok. It's been on my mind since in the later half of the year, I got completely swamped with work that I couldn't deliver any new shorts to you peeps, so I felt very unsatisfied despite how productive I was earlier in the year. My goal is to upload more. I want to drop some bigger videos on stuff that I like to talk about as well. A thing I regretted was not being able to make a big delivery on Octopath Traveler 2 when that game was around its latest, but I'm hoping to create one in this upcoming year. Let's hope I can stick to these goals to bring you some awesome content in the future. Eat lots more food. Honestly, this one is a little strange, but I've actually wanted to talk about this for a long time. I've been recently interested in cooking and eating more different types of food, and I've wanted to discover more instead of being restricted to what I usually eat. Not to say that I don't love strawberries and rice, but there's so much more out there to explore, so why limit myself? I want to be able to try new types of food and explore my palate a bit more, not listen to people's opinions. To explain this one, I spent so much time on the internet in the past year, and god damn, I feel like everyone's opinions were being shoved down my throat at one point. I had a difficult time enjoying things that I love and being able to produce stuff from my heart. I had a hard time adjusting to myself. So my goal for this upcoming year is to honestly just not listen to others, to just focus on my own work and just to produce stuff that I like. And that's pretty much it. It's not a long list, but it's enough to help keep me in line for this upcoming year. I want to know what you peeps have in store for this year. Do you have any goals to achieve? Let me know in the comments down below. It might be a little silly to do this in a video format, but I thought it would help me out a lot. Maybe we will check this out in the future and consider if I follow through with it. Thank you so much once again for your support, and I hope to see you more in this upcoming year. Oh, hey! So, I thought about what you said, and you're right. I really should be thinking harder about my resolutions. I changed my list and added something that's a little bit more realistic.
Wow. I didn't think you'd actually listen to me. Here, let me take a look.